Secret Spirits Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar, edition number 6, day number 5. Did I miss part of that title somewhere? I think I got the whole thing. Advent Calendar, Scotch Whisky, day 5, 2019. Yeah, I think I got the whole thing now. Well, thanks once again to Jonathan and Cindy Bray for putting this whole thing together. It's been a real pleasure so far. I've done the first 4 in a row, and I can't fault any of the whiskeys that were in there. That was great. Really great. I got an itchy nose. Always happens when I go on camera. Same thing with my beard. Everything itches. Oh well. Have a cleanse of the palate since I just had something to eat. Had my daily morning meal. I don't know if you could call it breakfast because it was after I came home from work and went to the chiropractor, had my neck stretched, and now I'm home having eaten something, and now there's only time to do this, make this video and watch a few other people's videos and then go to sleep. I think a nice dram of whiskey would help right now, don't you? If not one, maybe 2 or 3, but I'm only going to take the first one from the calendar. All right, let's give her a go. And pour this into a nice Glencairn glass from the 2017 Victoria Whiskey Festival. At the rate I'm going to run out of Glencairns really soon, and I'm going to have to start washing them. I typically wash them once a week, but I might have to wash them twice this week because of how many I'm going through. All right, let's take a look and see if we can spot some legs. If we got a can or a Rockettes thing going on. All right, I should put it up here. There. Oh. They're not all that quick to form. They're getting big and sticking to the sides. And then they're tumbling down. Tumbling down. There's some viscosity in here. I would say, just looking at it, about 48%, roughly. Yeah, somewhere in that vicinity. Between 46 and 50 anyway. I never remember where to put the glass. Right there. Should be good. Yeah. Oh, this smells good already. I'm getting some peat smoke. Already some peat smoke. It's not overpowering peat smoke. But there is peat smoke in there, definitely. Whose peat smoke, I don't know. Judging by the color of it, there's also some sherry involved. That's one of my favorite kinds of whiskey, where there's peat and sherry, and they form a union that is better than either of them separately. And this is high praise coming from. I'm not the biggest sherry enthusiast, but I'm more of a peat head. But when I get a good peat mix and a good sherry blended together in the same whiskey, whether one comes from the malt and the other one comes from the cask, or however they get together, I like the combination usually. There are some combinations of peat and sherry that didn't really do it for me, but most of them do. Exemplary ones are Lagavulin 12, 2015 edition especially. I haven't tried the other ones yet. I've got 3 other ones. I haven't tried them yet. The other one I like is Port Charlotte. Port Charlotte 10, second limited edition. And this seems to be something along those lines. Bottled at 48%. Possibly 50. That would. This is just a beautiful combination. The peat smoke is not too intense. It could even be an old Lafroig that was aged in sherry, like something like a Lafroig 10, a late Lafroig 18, but in sherry. Oh, that would be a dream dram for me, because Lafroig 10 is one of the most beautiful. Now, as I delve further, I'm getting dark fruits. I'm getting cherries, prunes, yes, figs and dates, but I'm also getting a strong citrus punch. That strong citrus punch is somewhere between lemon and lime, but I wouldn't call it lemon lime. I'm thinking the citrus comes from the peat, and the darker fruits that are coming in here from the sherry cask. It's a beautiful nose. It's right there. Ah, Secret Spirits, it looks like you've done another wonderful job. Ah, yeah, strong citrus like from a Lafroig. Beautiful nose. I will have to come back to this soonish or in a while and add a little bit of water. But first I will taste it neat. Mm. Ooh. On the palate, once again, dark fruits. Dark fruits, some berry, some raspberry kind of thing going on here, as well as figs and prunes and dates and raisins, definitely raisins. But then coming in on the other channel, it would seem like this thing is playing in stereo. It's playing dark fruits on one side, and the other side is playing peat smoke with a lot of citrus, lemon limeish kind of citrus. But then what's really forward is the ABV. This is a high ABV. It may not have been so evident on the sides of the glass. They are slow to form. They are slow to form, and they get really big before they start to make a nice slow trip down the side of the glass. Maybe I underestimated the ABV of this one because it has quite a tingle on the mouth. I'm going to stick with around 50%. But there's nothing say it can't be higher because there are some whiskeys that drink very much like 48, 50%, and they can be 55 and above. Every whiskey's different. There are rules of thumb, but every rule is meant to be broken. Except for doing things like using inner staves, stuff like that. Oh, the marriage of sherry and peat is just phenomenal here. This is almost. This is lovely. This is like a vatting of Glenfarclas 15 and Lafroig 18. No, not Lafroig 18. Lafroig Triple Wood. Yeah, that's what it's like. But I'm only dreaming. I don't know what this is exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's from Isla somewhere. Could be a high ABV Kalila. Could be a Port Charlotte. Could even be a high ABV Lafroig. I don't know about Ardbeg. Ardbeg would give me less citrus, I think. But that's just my bit of experience. Ardbegs can also vary all over the place. They can go from Ori Verdes to Dark Cove. I'm not sure water would do this much of a service, but I'm going to try it anyway. It's nice as is. Oh, there's a woody note too. There's a woody note on the palate. It's probably first fill ex bourbon, but it could also be uh, virgin oak because I'm getting some, door planings and pencil shavings in there. This one is interesting and intriguing as it's changing as I go along. Should I add water? It's still changing before adding water. And the flavors keep changing a little bit. Every sip, I taste something new. Teeny tiny little sip there. Oh, tar. Beautiful tar. Creosote. Now the citrus seems to be fading away, and the dark fruits are sort of giving away also. They're moving aside a little bit, and they're bringing out this beautiful creosote note. And on the nose, too. I'm getting more creosote and tar than I was before. It would appear that the fruity notes and the citrus are more volatile, and they're the ones that sort of bubble off first. Oh, well, there's dark fruits again. Raisins, prunes, figs, dates. Uh, and there again is that lime. And I bet you once more on the palate, I'm going to get some more of that beautiful creosote and tar. Oh, exquisite. Exquisite creosote and tar. And it's not exactly fighting, but it's switching places with that with the tannins from the wood. So I'm getting wood tannins, and then I'm getting tar and creosote, and then wood tannins and creosote, and they all sort of come together in a point that's far away, leading to the end of the finish. And they're fading and fading and fading, like an old television set that when you used to shut it off, the picture would go ooh, down to one little point right in the middle of the screen, and then it'd be a white point for a little while, and then it would go boop, out. Remember those? I guess you got to be old like me to remember those. Nice. Very nice. I don't think I'm going to add water to this at all. Because water and creosote, water and tar, water and peat, especially if it's a smoky, tarry peat like this one, which I suspect is Laphroaig. Oh yeah. The intensity of that tar, which still, as it's going down, gives me lovely citrus notes, limey notes, limey and tarry and creosote notes. Ah, what is it? I can't torture myself any longer. Lechaig! Really? Is this a special Lechaig? My goodness. Lechaig 10. Single malt Scotch Whisky. Distilled in 2008. Oh, but it's a single cask of Lechaig 10. This is better than the standard Lechaig 10 by about 15 times. This is phenomenal. Phenomenal cask of Lechaig 10. It doesn't need any water. No, it doesn't. Man, you know, just a second here. I happen to have a wee bit of the Lechaig 10 left over. There's a little bit left. Oh, this is going to be fun. Side by side. Yes, 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 yes. Let's do it. Here I was swearing up and down that it's Islay and could be a Port Charlotte and could be a Laphroaig, and I was just getting into it. I was going Laphroaig, 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 and damn it, you guys, Secret Spirits, you did it again. Okay, I did get peat, but where did that sherry note come from? Doesn't say anything about sherry here. Uh, Wonderfully peated single malt Scotch whiskey, 46.3% is the unchill filtered and uncolored. That is the standard Lafroig 10, or Lecheg 10. But this one here is a single cask number 7. Okay, it's the Secret Spirits here. Lecheg 10-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey distilled in 2008. Cask type bourbon. Okay. Cask number 70099, region island. And 46.1%. But I was getting so many sherry notes. And I was second guessing myself when I said that it was this is the standard one here. Wow. The standard one comes across as much more woody. But don't forget, this bottle's been open for a while and it's had a lot of chance to oxidize. But this is the standard bottling. This single cask, I could swear up and down. I can still swear up and down that when I nose it, cask type bourbon, it says. Yeah, I get that. But then where are those sherry woody notes coming from? Where are those dark fruits coming from? Are they coming out of the bourbon barrel? Was it a first fill bourbon barrel? It probably could be. Oh, that is so good. That is so wonderfully fruity. I would not have guessed Lecheg. Crap. But, you know, at the same time, even though the peat and citrus and other fruits are a lot stronger than in the standard Lecheg 10, even though they're, and I'm getting a salty note in the standard Lecheg 10 that I was not getting in this single barrel. This single barrel is exquisite. I don't know how it is able to mock those dark fruits as if I could swear up and down that it had sherry influence. That's the first thing I got on the nose, was a sherry influence. Incredible, you fooled me again. Well, this is lovely. This is better than your standard Lecheg 10 any day. This is one exemplary and exceptional cask. that this came out of. Wow, I would love to have another bottle of this. You know what? I'm actually due for another bottle of Licheg 10. I think I'm going to get one on the weekend. Ah, lovely. Fantastic. I got both of them here in front of me. Well, I'll finish them anyway. I'm going to say right now, Slanchava, and thanks again for another wonderful little chase.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.